This guy he's found himself some minutes.
Encore from a triple overtime game. Guys going with ferocity under duress of the clock. Russ mishandles it.
Et bonjour à toutes et à tous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui sur EP18 pour la suite de notre carrière et comme vous pouvez le voir, le niveau 90 est enfin atteint. Ah, ça fait plaisir, on va pouvoir jouer avec ce fameux niveau. Et donc aujourd'hui, c'est parti pour la finale de la NBA avec les confrontations contre les Toronto Raptors. Du coup, comme dans les épisodes précédents, on se retrouvera à chaque début et chaque fin de match et on fera vite fait le point. Et je vous laisse donc avec le résumé déjà du premier match.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. And guys, we won't be seeing Kyle Lowry, who is injured.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that could be devastating.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Hyde is out there with Green, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Outside, Green, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas.
Much time and effort Westbrook has put into working on that range shot. Under control, well balanced, really good stuff.
Right against Westbrook, and stolen by AI. Feeds to Westbrook, and stolen by Wright. Nobody near Leonard. And again, no good by Toronto. Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's AI. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of tripling that arc.
And stolen by AI. To the inside. And AI throws it down.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find...
Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Right against Schroeder. Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With 2 seconds left. Jump shot is good that time.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Raptors lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. You know, so much of leadership is that emotional component, motivating guys to give their all.
And Russ certainly leads by example with his competitive zeal, but he understands also he's got to bring his teammates with him.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Raptors, Craig Monroe. He's checked in for Lopez. Baca comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Leonard in for Michael Beasley. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Monroe.
Were there weaknesses to his game when he came in? No question about it. But his work habits, his desire to excel and improve have turned those weaknesses into strengths. Truly extraordinary.
1:36 left in the first half. Pocket 6. Leonard. It's tipped, but he gets it back over AI. And it's AI with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Adams finds Grant. Oklahoma City moving it around, and AI throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forced talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You gotta protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Westbrook against Wright. Kicks it to Leonard. Over George. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 10 points for Leonard.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat. Finals as we get going again. Really an incredible game from AI.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Grant is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's AI. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And it's out of bounds on the night. And so here's Toronto. They trail by 11. Out to the right wing. And Ibaka kicks to right. A floater. It's deflected. Westbrook scanning the floor. Over right. Westbrook, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right finds Valanciunas. That one drops for him.
But, Kevin, this guy's...
Patterson's checked in. Here's AI. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. AI's got 24. 26 points for him.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Beasley against Felton. Beasley with it. Ibaka outside. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back right after this.
Fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So for Toronto right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brook Lopez. And
that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Felder surveying the floor. Here's Beasley. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Felton kicks to AI. 6 to shoot. Back to Felton. launches a three, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
At this point, they're completely overwhelming them. The opposition looks
Et fin de cette première rencontre sur cette belle victoire 71-47. Un premier match où on a totalement dominé les Toronto Raptors. Donc une finale de NBA qui commence très bien pour nous, avec une grosse performance. Et donc on va enchaîner dans un instant sur le second match. Et ce sera le second match à domicile, hein, vu qu'on joue toujours les deux premiers matchs à domicile. Et on verra ce que ça va donner, enfin vous allez voir ce que ça donne à la fin du second match. Donc à tout de suite pour la fin du second match.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Oklahoma City Thunder come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Raptors. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Kyle Lowry.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that could be devastating.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Green is out there with Wright, and it's Leonard in at the three slot. And it's Wright missing. AI outside. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pushing it up, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Right against Westbrook. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
And he keeps diligently working hard to try and perfect that part of his game.
Raptors trail by 5. Beasley with 29 seconds left in the first quarter. They double him with George. And stolen by AI. Felton. The shot's good. Felton's got his second bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Beasley against George. Now here's Beasley. Tipped away. Here's Siakam. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They lead by 7. Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and has not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is...
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's AI. No good on the three. Raptors trail by 10. And Wright kicks to Leonard. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Gentlemen.
Free throw good, AI. And both free throws good for AI. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Down low. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 4 assists in the game.
And offensively, Ibaka's been spending more time out on the perimeter, but watching him work inside there, you realize that may still be his bread and butter.
And so it's Oklahoma City. 4 actions straight ahead. Really an incredible game from AI.
And how about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
Yeah, proving that this moment for him is really not that big a deal, something we already know. Expect them to lean on him heavily down the stretch.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse. Oklahoma City leading by 16. And more kicks to AI. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. AI's got 20 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Right outside. Beasley with the bounce pass. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like he felt like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Raptors trail by 16. Patterson is the 4 with Adams in the middle. Belton is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's AI in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Good on the shot. Monroe's got the first point, 20. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all. Here's Siakam, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, that's unselfish play there from Greg Monroe, keeping his head up to spot the open man.
AI right side. From outside the arc, gets it to fall.
And saving their best for last.
Et fin du second match et victoire 62-47 avec ce 3 points au buzzer. Encore une belle victoire, un match qui a été quand même plus serré que le premier, des Raptors un peu plus difficiles à manier, mais on a quand même réussi à bien s'imposer à domicile et du coup on va pouvoir partir à Toronto pour le match 3 et 4 en espérant évidemment réaliser 2 victoires, comme ça on sera champion. Mais ce deuxième match a été beaucoup plus difficile, donc il va falloir faire attention lors du troisième match déjà. Donc on va se retrouver tout de suite pour le début du troisième match. Et ensuite, on se retrouvera à la fin hein, pour le résultat.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Raptors, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The story here, Russell Westbrook injured and unable to play.
I hear you loud and clear there, but this is not a one-sided situation. I mean, both teams have significant injuries here in the playoffs, and it's going to come down to which team can get the most production from some of its second-tier players.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Adams is out there with AI. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And it's Leonard missing.
The D slow to rotate, and he misses out on an easy chance from mid-range.
AI passes to Adams. Moore against Green. Shot clock at 6. The tray. That one, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
And offensively, that night, it seemed like anytime they took one step forward, they'd end up taking 2 steps back.
It didn't seem, Greg, like they ever got any rhythm on the offensive end. They were in a hurry to get their shots off. Really difficult to win that way.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also.
AI's got 6.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Green dishes to Valanciunas. And Adams sends it back. Here's Moore. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And this is good for Kawhi Leonard. And Zoe Ibaka will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. White is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beasley in at the 3-side. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Here's Beasley, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Raptors was tremendous. He ended with 28 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3 points.
Shooter kicks to AI. George against Leonard. Back to AI. To the paint. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Now here's Wright. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter in this game 3. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
And I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to him.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got each one more. Going to switch here. Patterson's checked in. Both free throws good from Lopez.
Well, Brooke Lopez, such a versatile student.
Monroe, he's checked in for the Raptors. Beasley comes in for DeLon Wright, and then for Oklahoma City. AI is checked in for Patterson. It's Felton in for Diallo. Here's AI. A three-pointer, no good.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
No good from Beasley. The Thunder leading by 5. AI outside. But Trey hands it from downtown. AI's got 18 points. City.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Green with the ball. Now Felton defending. The shot and game clock separated by 4. 2 points. That one goes. Monroe's got his first basket of the night.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found it.
AI left side. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Raptors trail by 7. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Green out there with Felder, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. With the fadeaway. And the basket is good. Valanciunas, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors trail by 6. Knocks it loose. And stolen by AI. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Ibaka kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by AI. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. AI's got 7 points. You get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. The game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
From 17 feet out, hangs, and it's Adams getting it to go. And the Thunder lead by 14.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
No, I think that they've been locked in during this game. They didn't let the opposing crowd get to them at all. This has been pure domination.
AI outside. Lets the 3 fly. Missed.
I love
Et fin de cette troisième rencontre sur le terrain des Raptors. Avec cette victoire 60-48, on prend une grande option pour être champion NBA. Alors le score ne reflète pas trop le match, 60-48, ça a été quand même très difficile. On n'a pas fait un grand match, mais l'important c'est que l'équipe l'emporte et qu'on mène dans cette série 3-0. Et donc on va pas tarder à se rendre pour le quatrième match de ces confrontations de finale de NBA, avec le quatrième match qui se déroulera aussi à Toronto chez les Raptors. Et donc on n'est plus qu'à une victoire d'un titre de champion NBA. Donc on va commencer tout de suite ce quatrième match et on se retrouvera à la fin du quatrième match pour le résultat.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Raptors have their backs against the wall, down 3-0. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto, they're trailing 3-0. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one. And he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
To the inside, Schroeder uses both hands to slam it down.
There's a certain electricity to Schroeder's game, this time with a statement finish to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And AI throws it down.
He has a score-first mindset
for Oklahoma City. And it's Wright with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Outside, Green. Wright looking around. A floater, and they get it back. And that one is good by Beasley.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Abrinas, started by Green. And Noel kicks to Felton. AI outside. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Oklahoma City out in front, up 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary play. The Raptors with some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Lopez. Ibaka comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Kawhi Leonard comes in for Beasley. Moore passes to AI. Takes it out to Schroeder for 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Paul George. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Etuan Moore. Then it's AI. And it's Adams in at the center. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well,
he has 5.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Leonard on the wing, a three ball, good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
AI outside. Fires the three, and that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first two quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
And Wright kicks to Ibaka. And stolen by AI. Adams outside. And it goes down 2 points. Adams has got his second basket.
And Schroeder be care for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And AI throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up the quarter. Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there may be more in store.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And a game. Paul George, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. So it's Toronto now, down by 12. Here's Siakam. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. AI right side. One second left. Oh, he hits it. Oh, how about that shot? Incredible.
Nice.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing his thing. He times it out perfectly.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought. Monroe, he's checked in for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for DeLon Wright, and then for Oklahoma City. AI comes in for Patrick Patterson, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Raymond Felton. So for Oklahoma City right now, AI is out there with Adams. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Paul George, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, how about the percentage?
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. AI right side. Out to the right wing. Felton kicks to Diallo. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Felder. Now here's Richardson. And the Oklahoma
Et c'est terminé! Quatrième match et quatrième victoire. Et oui. Et voilà un titre à mettre dans notre collection. Le titre de champion NBA de cette saison. Avec une très belle victoire dans ce dernier match. Une grosse performance de notre part et de la part de nos coéquipiers qui ont été là, présents. Du coup, 4 matchs, 4 victoires, on les switch et on remporte ce fameux titre de champion NBA. Ah, vous avez un peu quelques bonnes actions qu'il y a eu. Donc on va voir tout de suite ce que ça donne quand on est champion NBA, puisque c'est la première fois que ça nous arrive comme c'est notre première saison. Donc voilà, on brandit le trophée. En plus, on fait notre démonstration chez l'adversaire. C'est magnifique, ça. Alors, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on gagne en points? On va gagner pas mal, je pense. Ouais, ça nous permet de monter quand même un peu nos insignes, là, ces matchs à nouveau. Quatre passes décisives dans le match, un seul contre. Bon, c'était pas énorme. 5 tirs à 3 points dans les coins. Ouais, quand même. 5 sur 7 au lancer franc. 8 rebonds. 8 shoots extérieurs, donc c'est pas mal. Ah, et quand même 22 540 points de remportés, donc c'est pas mal. 1521 VC. Ce qui va nous permettre encore d'économiser pas mal de VC, là. 40 points, 8 rebonds, 4 passes décisives, 1 contre. Je crois que j'avais fait 5 interceptions, mais je suis plus trop sûr. Voilà, on va voir ce que ça donne. Petite cinématique.
I thought you might like some time with this. You come a long way this season, AI. And I want you to know that I'm proud of the way you developed as a player and as a person.
Thanks, Coach. That means a lot.
You deserve it. Take your time with that.
World champs, baby. World champs.
Ouais, pas très euphorique, hein, notre joueur quand même. Il est un peu blasé. Enfin bref, donc champion NBA de cette saison. Du coup, je vais m'arrêter là pour cette vidéo puisque c'est la fin de la saison et on va se retrouver prochainement pour le début de la deuxième saison. Ah, on a peut-être quelque chose, contrat publicitaire, athlète majeur Jordan. Campagne Gatorade avec Michael Jordan. Participe à l'événement, exactement. Ah ouais, ok, d'accord. Cool. Cool, donc il y a des VC à aller chercher dans le bureau. Donc je vais m'arrêter là pour cette vidéo et on se retrouvera prochainement pour le début de la deuxième saison. Sur ce, je vous dis à bientôt. Salut à tous!